What is good? This is Renegade X, back at it with another video. And for this video, it will be another bedtime ASMR story for those that need help sleeping and or wish to relax. So all you have to do is just sit there or lay there and just let me do what I have to do. Now this story is called The Lantern Keeper. This story was created by yours truly, me. It takes place in a seaside village where an old man tends hundreds of lanterns that float out into the sky every evening. Each lantern represents someone's forgotten dream. One night, a young traveler arrives, searching for a lost memory, and discovers that one of the lanterns carries his name. Together, they learn that some dreams don't fade. They simply wait to be remembered. Let us begin the bedtime story. The Lantern Keeper. The sea was quiet that night. Waves rolled and softly brushing against the rocks like whispers. Far out on the cliffs stood a small lighthouse, its windows glowing with a warm golden light. That was where the Lantern Keeper lived. No one really knew his name. Some called him Old Han, while others just said the Keeper. Every evening as the sun sank into the ocean, he lit hundreds of tiny lanterns and sent them floating into the sky. They drifted upward, glowing like fireflies, rising higher and higher until they looked like new stars. Children in the village would stop and stare, counting as many as they could before the night swallowed them. It was said that each lantern carried something special, a dream that someone had forgotten. One day, a young traveler came to the village. He was quiet, with tired eyes and a heavy bag on his back. He had been walking for days, searching for something he couldn't name. When he asked about a place to stay, the villagers pointed to the lighthouse. "Go see the Lantern Keeper," they said. "He always has room for wanderers." So the traveler climbed the winding path up the hill. When he reached the top, he saw the old man sitting outside, polishing a lantern made of glass and copper. The light of the sunset made the lantern shine like a jewel. "Good evening," said the traveler. "Are you the Lantern Keeper?" The old man smiled softly. "I am, and you look like someone who's been searching for a long time." The traveler nodded. "I've lost something," he said quietly, "but I don't remember what it was." The keeper studied him for a moment, then stood and walked inside. He came back with a single unlit lantern. "This one has been waiting," he said. "Every lantern here belongs to someone. Maybe this one is yours." That night, the traveler helped the keeper prepare the lanterns. They filled them with tiny candles and carried them to the edge of the cliff. The air smelled of salt and wind. As they worked, the traveler asked, "How do you know which dream belongs to which person?" The old man smiled. "The dreams found their way home," he said. "We don't need to tell them where to go." When all the lanterns were ready, the keeper lit his match and touched the first flame to a candle, then another and another. Soon the sky began to fill with floating lights, rising gently into the night. The traveler watched in silence. He felt something stir inside him, a memory, soft and distant. He remembered running through fields as a child, chasing fireflies. He remembered his mother's laughter. He remembered believing that anything was possible. A tear rolled down his cheek. "I remember now," he whispered. "I used to dream of being an artist, but the world got in the way. I stopped believing." The old man nodded, still watching the lanterns. "Dreams never die," he said softly. "They just wait for us to find them again." The traveler held up the lantern the keeper had given him. "Then this one is mine," he said. He lit the small candle inside, and the flame flickered to life. Weak at first, then bright and steady. Together, they let it go. The lantern floated upward, spinning slowly as it rose higher and higher. The traveler felt lighter, as if some heavy stone had been lifted from his chest. The old man smiled. "There it goes, another dream, free again." The traveler turned to the keeper. "What about your dreams?" he asked. "Who lights your lanterns?" The old man chuckled. "I once dreamed of helping others find their way, and that's what I do every night. When I see those lights in the sky, I know my dream is still alive." The next morning, the traveler packed his things. He thanked the keeper and started down the hill, the sea breeze brushing his face. But just before he reached the bottom, he looked back. The keeper was already at work again, polishing another lantern, humming a soft tune to himself. The light from the lighthouse window spilled out into the daylight, warm and golden. The traveler smiled. He didn't know where his journey would take him next. But for the first time in years, he wasn't afraid. He carried that warm light inside him now, a piece of the sky he would never forget. And when night came again, far away in another village, he looked up and saw a lantern drifting above the clouds. It shone brighter than all the others, as if calling his name. He smiled and whispered, "Thank you, Lantern Keeper." The sea breeze answered softly, carrying the scent of salt and hope. And high above, the lanterns kept rising, carrying dreams back to the people who had lost them, one gentle light at a time. And that right there will conclude the story. Do not give up on your dreams. The path will be hard. But you have to do what you have to do in order to keep moving forward. Think about how far you have come. Don't give up. Do not give up on your dreams. Because you being here, still breathing, still able to move, that's another chance to pursue your dreams. I hope you guys enjoyed this bedtime story ASMR. There will be more in the future. So if you want to hear more ASMR bedtime stories, go ahead and hit that follow button, subscribe button, hit the bell icon to get notified of future videos, and check out my other socials in the description and or comment section. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.